Bill comes over. He's like, "Oh, I'll just drop in real quick. I won't take too much of your time."
I'm like, I'll be there 2 minutes. I only want a second of your time. I'm like a Mormon on the door. I'm like,
Yeah.
I only want a second of your time.
Yeah.
Next minute, we are down at an antique show. What are we thinking of men wearing footy jumpers at the footy?
Is that like the equivalent? You go to like the rock show and then you're wearing the band.
It'd be like if you went to the rock show and you brought your own guitar.
Okay.
Welcome to Bill and Dill, the podcast where two guys talk first, think later.
Today on Bill and Dill, we find out where that little piggy went. I'm Detective Bill, and this is my deputy, Constable Dill.
What's
He
up?
puts the cunt and constable. How we going?
What's up, cunts?
Dude, should I wash my hands? Nah, I'll be right. That's
Dude,
not
I have
okay.
clean air feet. I earth every day. Look how fucking good they are.
Yeah, they're here.
Dude, I double earth today. I walked to the beach, swam in the ocean.
What
walked
beach?
To my new beach.
Oh, they're zeroing in. They're
And-
zeroing in.
Walked on the beach, and of course, you guys are well aware that when you walk in the wet sand, it's the most positively charged form of earthing.
Dude,
So I did that, swam in the ocean, and then I walked back all the way on the grass.
that's sick. Do you know what I do? Go into the beach, get my feet wet, all sand, and don't even shake them off. Just put socks on straight on top.
That's horrible.
Like, get pulled up by the cops to take a... I used to think when I was a kid, Mum's like, you can't take the showers home with you. Like, we're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
Take a bucket full of sand. You right, Al?
Yeah, I need to just dampen the room a little bit.
All right. Should we stop?
Nah, keep going.
Al is putting a mattress in front of us because
He wants us to fuck.
if you missed last week's episode, we've moved into a new studio and there's fuck all anything in here.
We've unpacked the boxes.
We've unpacked the boxes and
We did it as a
painted
team.
the wall green.
Gremlin green.
Gremlin green.
Just like he's voted for.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got a pretty good sign too.
Yeah, we're working on a sign.
But we haven't quite worked out the acoustics, so Alex is over in his chair fretting that
Yeah.
we don't have enough
Let's hear the
sound
echo of
deadening.
this. Ready?
Oh, yucky. It was like I was climbing up a step ladder. It was like a two-step process, that thing.
But yeah, guys, fuck, that stinks. Not
the
speaking of
windows
stink.
When did we start?
Last weekend when it was a stinky hot day.
Yeah.
Me and Dill,
Oh, yeah.
I come and checked out the pad for the first time.
Yeah.
He showed me around, showed me up and downstairs.
There's multiple stairs.
Multiple stairs.
Multiple levels.
Multiple levels.
We leveled up.
We still stood on the balcony, looked out, and then we looked out to the ocean.
Mm.
Hint where he's at. And Dill said, he looked at me dead in the eyes and said, this could be all of ours. And I'm like, I don't think he can do it. I don't think he's like, that's all ours. I'm like, all right, I believe in you. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So, Mark, end of the year, I think we'll own the ocean.
Yeah, it's pretty good news.
If I listen to Dill.
If China hasn't owned it first.
Oh, wow. This is a political pod. Go,
Dude,
Dill.
I've been out there observing my view.
Yes. No, that was fucked, yes.
Every morning for the last 7 days, there's been a fucking battleship.
A legit
in the-
battleship,
A
yeah.
legit battleship parked out on my view.
Mm.
And Amy was saying the other day that there was jet skis like circling around it.
Oh.
And
Dill
you know
goes
what
in.
that means? Tell him.
I don't want to say
Tell
it.
him.
Do
Tell
I
him.
say it?
Tell him what I mean.
Do I say it?
Go on.
I don't think I'm allowed to say it. Can I say that word?
Let him work it out. Let him work it out. It's fine.
Yeah, let them. I've said enough.
But there was a circle.
Do you
jerk
go out
happening in the
there?
ocean.
Do you go out there with a megaphone and just yell out
It's
coordinates?
like, "Oi, can't move your car!
B17!
Move that shit out of here! Get that shit show out of here!"
You should swim out there.
Yeah, I'll swim out there. I'll fucking paddleboard
Good
like I tried
swimmer?
to get the bloody drone back out of the ocean.
You a good swimmer?
Yeah, I swim every day, bruv.
Yeah. But how is that with your earthing thing? Because you're technically off the ground.
Yeah, you're levitating at that point. But then you swim back and then you earth again.
Is it earthing if it's on the sand?
Dude, we just spoke about that. Is the best form of earthing is wet sand.
All right. Good. I remember that. Is that my idea?
Plug in. That is not your fucking idea, brother.
Speaking of my idea.
Anyway, back to the stinking hot day when you
My
went,
idea was to go down to... So we come here.
Bill comes over and he's like, oh, I'll just drop in real quick. I won't take too much of your time.
Yeah,
And then he goes, oh.
It was 9 o'clock in the morning. No, it was like 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'll be there 2 minutes. I only want a second of your time. I'm like a Mormon on the door. I'm like, I only want a second of your time.
Yeah.
Next minute, we are down at an antique show.
Antique roadshow.
I went down the road to this antique place because Dill's got a cool little 70 vibe here.
This house is like a 70s beach house. It's very rustic.
Yes. It's
and
very cool.
Nostalgic.
Very vibe. You just earthed here.
You can earth, like, it's 90% grass at this property too, which is exciting
That is
for all the
it.
fans.
Mm-hmm. That is
all the
it.
earthing fans.
Guys, look on Google Maps. Look up beach,
House.
grass, house.
You'll find it.
You'll find it. You'll find it eventually. Just know what you're looking for. But anyway, we went down to this. What would you call it?
It's a vintage. It's a vintage store that does auctions.
It was like if Guy's house was a business, is what I.
Yeah, exactly.
But we went down there and we didn't know what we were gonna do. But guys, check this video out of just how cheeky our day was. Just adventures. Whenever it's Bill and Dill, fuck, it's always up for a thrill. All right, guys, see you at the end of this video.
All right, random side quest. Bill and Dill goes to antique auction. Why? We don't know. Well, we're here. About to buy some old Marlboro prints. We're going to get with this place.
Dimensions are there, 100 centimetres, 320.
This is what we want.
Sheets around. $30, fair warning. $30 going to be sold. Nice, big.
Oh, it's so massive. You kind of look similar to it.
It looks like my mum.
I mean, it's still the best cigarette of them all.
Original Viscount cigarettes. Advertising card, it's framed up. $80 is the opening bid. There it is there. 90. Floor. 90 bid, 90 bid, 90. 90 bid floor. Look how happy she is with that Viscount cigarette in her mouth. Probably good for you when these were sold. 90 bid, 90 on. We're going to sell it at... Sold.
Yes!
Giddy up. 90. 90. Floor. 90 bid, 90 bid, 90. 90 bid, floor. Look how happy she is with that Viscount cigarette in her mouth. It's probably good for you when these are sold. 90 bid, 90 on. We're going to sell it at $90. Sold.
All right, segue. Come on, give me your best segue.
And we are back.
Good segue.
Look at that. Lot 55. Can you believe we had to sit there through a few lots?
And you know what? It's still the best. It's still the best cigarette of them all.
It's such a good cigarette. I smoke heaps of them.
But yeah, if that doesn't want to make you take up smoking, I don't know.
Dude, I just want to suck back a couple of coffin nails when I look at that.
So I just got told off in the break then for discussing if we think this female is attractive.
Looks like my mother.
Yeah, so probably pretty.
She used to smoke too.
Yeah.
Now she's up in the big smoko shed in the sky. Punching back a few darts.
a couple of viscounts.
Couple of
Is that how you
viscounts.
say
What
it?
is viscount?
What is a
Don't know.
viscount? I don't know if I've ever had a viscount. Have you had a viscount?
Hold on, let me Google it. I'll see where they're from.
Yeah.
Ask ChatGPT if it's good. But yeah, the real question I want to ask the audience is, what should we call this person?
That's it.
Is there anything you like that feels right to you, like in terms of names for this person? I feel like Sandy.
Sagina.
Sagina.
The classic name
Yeah.
every female is called. Or
What's it like a female V word?
Gaspian.
Veronica.
Veronica.
What rhymes with Viscount?
This cunt.
Oh, it's Viscount.
This cunt.
Yeah.
Look at our eyes. It's sick. But
She's
guys,
kinda hot. I think she's hot.
We got a pod to do, dude. We can't just
Oh.
be looking at this.
We're just observing art.
That's it. That's what this podcast has become.
I
Observing
mean,
up.
exactly. If you're not watching this podcast, you're tripping.
My favorite part of that video that we just posted, I kind of edited it out with my yep joke. I did edit. The guy from Storage Wars going yep over my voice.
Oh, is that what it was? That's
Yeah.
epic.
So we're learning to do the bid wars. Like you can't just go in there like we did.
Dude,
We'll
we did not. So back up.
back the fuck up.
We didn't think it was an auction. We walked in there and like, oh, it's just like you buy vintage shit, and then we're like realizing as the guys doing the online auction that it's an auction. We didn't even know.
Yeah.
So we're like walking around and we're like trying to figure it out, and then we're like, we just wanted to buy some things.
And then it's like sold. I'm like, oh.
I'm like, fuck, you have to actually.
We
bid.
figured it out on the fly because like I seen on the.
And it was awkward because like the guy was in the middle of the auction, and we like we didn't feel like we could ask him like what's
Yeah.
the go here. So we just had to like figure it out on the fly.
But then he also dissed us. He's like, these guys are new to this. But he did know. When he did say that, I did feel like he thinks that we're going to be good. Like,
Yeah.
this is our first purchase. Fuck. Watch out next month, whenever this is.
Yeah.
But I noticed that it said lot fucking 3 or something. And then on this one, it says lot 55. So we had to wait around a bit. But we're like, content's king. We'll wait till the smokes
We
are
waited
up.
20 minutes.
Smoke me if you got them. We're walking around. Some of the other ones that we wanted were like 400 something. And he goes,
Yeah.
I'll punch out till at least 600. I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that guy was doing an online auction for at least 9 hours, I reckon.
But my favourite part of it, we sat down. We're like, all right, fucking
It was fierce competition.
Viscunt's coming up.
Yeah.
And then I sat down and then I'm like, it says people on the internet bid up to $80, which I don't know if I believe that. That was just what they wanted.
Yeah.
But it did put the fear of God into me that I was going to be
bid.
I had the bid.
Yeah.
So it was 80, and then I put my hand up and go 85, and then he goes 90.
Yeah. You don't do that $5 bullshit.
Yeah, and
It's
then-
$10 or nothing, dog.
Yeah, mate, it's $10 increments. I should have known. It was fucking deep waters, but
And he was under pressure because there was this beautiful old couple next to him, but they were just absolute savages. And we
I
were
thought
intimidated.
they were gonna fucking jack it up.
Yeah.
They're
Or
gonna-
jack it off. But there was
Yeah.
only like us and the old couple.
Yeah, it was fucking
And then all these online predators that we just couldn't even see their faces. So
That's
the
it.
stakes were high.
just low life internet scumdogs.
Yeah, they could have been bots
Calm
too.
down. Calm down.
Come and do it in real life, like the real G's.
The floor wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was such a high intense bidding auction, as you can see in the video.
Yeah. So
Heaps
tell
of
them how
people-
much you actually spent on this work of art.
So there's all right. So when you're going to these things that we learned on the fly, we do it so you don't have to. All right. We bid on it, and so they already squeezed another $5 out of me,
Yeah.
and then he goes on the computer. So we're like, hey man, we want to buy it now because we got to go. We filmed the tent.
Yeah, we've got the temper out of here.
We got to go.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, all right, well, pay for it. But then he goes on the computer, I think it says I have a surcharge. So there's an auctioneer's fee as well. And so I think I paid $107.
Yeah, we definitely overpaid.
Fucking heaps. But you know what?
$107 worth of fucking joy, though. Look at this.
Look at that.
In the comments, let us know how good our purchase was.
That's it. If you want to smoke. We were thinking of just starting a smoking podcast.
We should.
We should
We
do it.
call it Up and Smoke
Up and
Tour
Smoke.
with Bill and Dill.
Sportsbet has a podcast, so like,
Yeah, why
what's
not?
next?
What's not? Let's drink and smoke,
Yeah.
smoking and drinking, drink and
Yeah.
smoke, and change it every week. But guys, we just have art now. That's just who we are.
We're art collectors.
We've gone from a
turns
shipping
out.
container to being art holes, art
Art holes.
Art holes.
Art enthusiasts.
enthusiasts. But guys, I know this is a big change to have such beautiful art on the walls. But let's go back to something you do know, a little something called Yeah Nars.
Good segue.
Do I have the song?
No, just sing it.
Oh.
You know.
I might.
Alex is going to sing the theme
Oh, I
song.
do.
Go. Sing it.
Yeah,
That's good.
Was that a new one?
Yeah, that was.
That's
that
a
was
new.
sexy. I like that one.
Oh,
the
mate.
best.
At least someone's been busy while the pod's been down.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's been
guys.
dropping that.
He's just fucking DJ Alex on the decks. All right, so Nas. All right, so it is footy season. It is upon us.
My favorite season.
Bounce that pill. Get that pill. Footy pie.
Boom!
Oh, chewy on your boot. Say, scream a footy thing right now. Go.
Umpires are fucked.
Good.
Good. I loved it. I loved it.
Thanks.
So I was at the footy last week. Yep. The classic game, Essendon versus Hawthorn. Not very good for the Essendon boys, but, fucking a lot of positive signs there. Up and at 'em. We'll get them
You
next
just
week.
merged 3 words together then.
Yep, man. This is what happens. I'm podcasting that good now. Anyway, so I seen a man older than me wearing footy, sneakers, full footy socks pulled up, footy shorts, Guernsey. What are we thinking of men wearing footy jumpers at the footy? Like actual, yeah or nah?
Is that like the equivalent if
It's
you
like-
go to like the rock show and someone's wearing like the band's playing and then you're wearing the band merch?
No, because it'd be like if you went to the rock show and you brought your own guitar.
Okay.
That's the equivalent.
Wait, are you talking about like the team
I'm talking-
jersey?
yeah,
Yeah.
but like he could walk on. Like
Oh, he's like
he had the
legit.
sooks, footy shorts,
Oh, the whole fucking
Guernsey,
how's it going?
no shirt underneath, like
You know what they call that in the industry?
What?
Full kit wanker.
Full kit wanker.
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
That's
So I think there's a statute of limitations. It's pretty much public knowledge.
Unless you're 10,
18 and under.
I reckon you have to be lower. Like you'd be 10 if you've got the full
Wow, I
gear.
didn't know there was full rules. This is great. I'm learning.
Yeah, well, it's just a weird look.
Yeah.
Like you think they're gonna go. Does anybody get him?
Yeah, yeah.
Cripper's down. Sammy's coming on. But do you know what I want to do? I reckon there's going to be an evolution to me, where I'm going to I might hit it this season. You know what? I'm probably going to hit it this season now that I've said it. I want to be that. I dabbled in it last year. There's the guys that go to the footy by themselves, which I did. But they have you got to get the wireless radio with the batteries in it.
Yep.
Listen to the
Commentary,
radio, the
yep.
commentary, and just sit there like this. But what I want to do, I want to wear the team polo, like so it looks like I can walk into the change room and give the boys like
Give a press conference
give
after
the press
game.
conference. I reckon that's the adult version of it.
Yep.
Maybe moose my hair. Maybe just have my hair fully moosed back, and I think they'll let me in.
Yep.
All right.
Trousers as well.
Trousers, fucking formal shoes, maybe a clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon they'll let me in with a clipboard?
Nah, I think it's more likely you'd get, same as like going to festivals. If you wear a high-vis vest at a festival, you can pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah. If you got a
Yeah.
ladder, they'll let you do it.
Yeah, that's it.
Potato man.
But yeah, so what are we thinking? Full kit. So Alex is nah. It's pretty gross. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe we should get Dylan to do it,
Yeah.
I
Gold
could do
Coast
it.
Suns full kit.
Yeah.
dude. He goes
So
for the
bad.
cats, mate.
Go for the cats, Papa.
Does he?
Yeah, he goes for the cats. His dad's a fucking mad catter.
He's a
Mad
mad
His
cat.
dad's Catman.
Okay.
Do you know who Catman is?
Yeah.
Do you actually
The
know?
mascot.
No, it's like a guy who does like full face paint. Cat.
Oh,
like
actually,
a
I
cat.
do
He
think
eats
I know
cat
about
food.
He eats cat food.
I think I
Yeah.
know about this.
Yeah.
We'll show you a photo of it later.
But I want to know what the band equivalent, because I went to a show last week with Joel, and we were talking about this too, and we're like, you have the people at the merch stand who buy the merch, instantly wear it. Yeah or nah?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a nah to that. Yeah, like, he's going to carry a shirt.
But then you got your old shirt. People ain't throwing their old shirt out.
No. I don't, yeah. I'll buy band merch, but I
Okay,
don't think
what
I'll wear it
about-
there.
Do you?
I think
How do you
there's-
feel about wearing, like, if you already had like a Sabbath shirt? Like, are you
Yeah.
wearing the Sabbath shirt? To the
Yeah,
Sabbath
I
show?
do that. So like I have like a vintage Motley Crue one that my mum bought me. Like it was from like a metal magazine. It's fucking sick. It's
I nearly
like,
put fucking Kickstart My Heart on that playlist.
that's a good. Yeah, we got a.
That's a good pop-up
I
track.
didn't know that was what it was for. So
No, I didn't
yeah,
want to tell you.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna add some songs to it, but and then we'll put it out there so everybody
For
can.
the fans.
If you want to get ready,
Okay,
to listen to the
backstory.
pod-
we tend to fucking just talk and not give any context. So
Alright, go.
I created a playlist
We feel
to get
so
us pumped
comfortable
up.
that you're here.
Yeah, I created a playlist for us to get pumped up before we start the podcast yesterday.
Because we had low T. We weren't really... We're just dragging our feet. Yes, it's another episode. But
Was that low T?
Yeah, I don't know.
Low testosterone?
Yeah, low test.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good joke. I like that.
Yeah, but now I'm pumped. I listen to Young Americans and I'm fucking... You're talking about earthing. I was girthing, brother.
Yeah.
I was hard.
Full hard.
Oh, it was hard, but yeah,
We're digressing.
But the band one,
Back.
I reckon the best way to do it. So there's levels to the going to a gig. There's
Okay.
like you're saying, buying the merch there, putting the merch on, ruining. Obviously, you don't do washing because you're wrecking 2 shirts.
Yeah, double
and
sweat.
we know what I'm like. If you buy that shirt, it's never going to get as clean as that. So therefore, you're wasting a wash. Don't do that. I wouldn't do that. But then the next level, if you want to be cool, you wear that band's shirt, but older, and maybe when they were good. I know you called them when they were good. Like you go,
Yeah.
that's a cool shirt there, but this shirt is from when you didn't know them. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's a good flex. But the ultimate flex to me is you wear a different band shirt, but you go, they're like this band, but they're better. Like, I almost want them to be here instead of who's here. It's the ultimate flex. Maybe people call you a bit of a wanker for that. That's what I'm thinking up here. I'm not saying that out there. I'm thinking it up here.
See, I think
Yeah.
I did that when I saw Kublai Khan. I wore a knock loose shirt there.
Dang. That's
And then I think
yeah.
I got it ripped off my back.
Oh, damn.
It's like a,
Hey, I wanted to open up the pit on this conversation. So,
Jesus Christ.
that's so
what
good.
What are the
That's so
Start
good.
throwing down in the middle.
what is the mosh pit etiquette?
Etiquette.
Because I was like in the pit for like a
What
couple of
band did?
minutes, and then I got forced to the front.
What band?
The OCs. They're like a psychedelic rock band,
Okay, cool.
and I got
Like a
forced to
Gears?
the front. Kind of like Gears,
Yeah.
but
So in the pit,
better.
they're just sucking each other off, probably.
Nah,
No one's
they're
throwing
just
hands.
like
Rattlesnake. I do love it. I do like kids. Rattlesnake.
Jazz hands.
But if you're not in the pit and you're in the very front, I was like right up the front, like against the barrier.
Yeah.
What's the etiquette? Why can't I say that word?
Etiquette.
Yeah,
Etiquette.
There's words I can't say,
Yeah, cool. Thanks for understanding.
but I can say that one.
Like, are you at the front and you're just like chilling and like you're getting smashed in the back, obviously, because the pit's right there, and you're just like, fuck off, cunts. I'm just trying to watch.
You just strong arm it. If you want to get right up
No,
front.
I was like full braced against the fucking thing. It was narrow. Yeah, I was like Angel of Death on this bitch. But like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, it's kind of like
as
you're
a-
back from the pit, right? And then it's the pit, anything goes.
As a younger man.
Front pit, what's the deal?
Well, back behind just the tide.
Yeah.
And you're just hanging onto the rocks. Like, I've done that. If you're there, you want to get there, get up front. Have
Yeah.
a little cheeky babe in front of you, little
Yeah.
brother, whoever's there. Look, just brace
Dude,
for
I had
him.
this guy next to me, and he had his girlfriend in front of him, and she was up against the railing, and he was like full protector mode, like
Yeah.
just like fully around her, just like deflecting all the blows.
I've had to do that. And then
Yeah. I was like, fuck, that must suck, dude. I'm so sorry you have to experience that.
I've also just let it go too. I'm like, they'll be fine.
You know you're in for.
Then, yeah, that fucking.
But what's the etiquette?
I think it's fucking. If you're there, you're there. Just go with the flow. If someone wants to say, "Hey, man, you're not rocking out," or question how hard I'm rocking,
Yeah.
I'll go, "Hey, dude, fucking chill out."
In the position that you're in, you're like the first one off the boat on Gallipoli.
Yeah.
Like, you're just copping it.
Yeah.
Just drop it.
That's what I did.
There's a machine gunner bearing down on you.
Yeah.
Just drop your guts.
Yeah, that does keep them away.
Nah, I was going the pushback. Fucking, I didn't give a
Ooh,
fuck.
we start the mower.
A couple of them in the face.
Couple
you know what I'm saying,
of
dog?
mate, sounds too rough. I'm not a pit dog anymore. I'm not a pit viper.
Nah.
I just chill, sit back.
A lot of young kids in the pit.
That's for
The first time.
that's for the hooligans.
But
I'll have a seat.
it was a great, really good show, and
Shout out.
Shout out
shout out to
to
the
those.
OCs. They're fucking
California.
sick. It's not it.
No,
But
not it, Chief.
they do like this psychedelic show, so they have like a lot of fucking different pedals and a lot of different sound effects and keyboards and all this stuff.
Oh, like me.
Hey, kind of exactly
Kinda
like
like Al.
Alex. Yeah.
I'd love to go see Al.
Yeah, I'd love to see Al live. He's just pushing buttons. But the fucking pedal stopped working halfway through the show.
You
and then
can
his
tell.
backup pedal fucked up. And they like stopped
He
the
was-
show, and then he threw it. It was this whole thing, and
He was
then they just
downriver without a
fucking rocked
pedal.
out. Yeah,
What'd you say?
Said he was downriver
it's
without
a bit of
paddle.
controversy.
Yeah,
Controversy.
Controversy.
Yeah.
You can't speak.
Oh no. What's all these loudmouth soups I've been having
Mate,
tonight?
well, that was the first thing we've talked about. I think, what are we at?
24 minutes.
Fuck it. All right, we got to.
No, but there was a prelude to that. Oh, this is nah.
This is no,
Oh, I
brother.
forgot. So
This is No, but I did like where that went. But that did start off as wearing full kit at the footy, and then we are moshing in a mosh pit.
But what was the conclusion of the footy?
We're not
Wanker.
wanker. I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna get the polo, the official polo, and try to get in
Yep.
and give the boys a bit of a spray.
What was the conclusion about the band merch?
It's fine.
It's fine
Okay,
to
so
wear
footy
there.
and band different.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we said, this equivalent would be like to rock up with the drum kit and just
Start loading in.
start loading in and playing, and hopefully they draft you. They draft you into the band.
And they say, I like the way you slap those skins.
That's it. And they go, here, have a shirt. I already got my own. Do you know what? If you do that,
Oh, sorry.
I'll let it slide if you come in without a shirt. There you go. Hey man, I'm planning on buying one.
Yeah.
I've
that's-
also got my drum kit.
And my kid. Got my kid in my pocket.
Just one last thing on the band thing.
Go, let's
Go on.
go. I'm
T-shirts were $60. Long sleeve shirts were $80. A print.
Yeah.
$80.
Print. What do you mean print?
Like a poster print.
It's about the going rate.
on a canvas
think?
or
No, just
Just a
print.
poster.
a poster? Like,
$80 for a print.
dude,
$80 for a long sleeve.
do you know what's fucked?
That was
Inflation.
107.
It's true.
$107
We don't
for a
really care about
viscount
price.
poster, mate.
But this is quality. Look
That's
at this
quality.
fucking
And the
thing.
chick's dead.
And she's
She's-
dead as fuck.
I hope so. And if she's not,
If it's not the age, it's
Soon
the
to be.
cigarettes that got her.
Dude, I wonder if we can use AI to figure out who this
Hold
woman
on, I'll
is.
do that. Hold on.
thank you.
You guys keep going with the.
All right, so we're going to the end, but yes, the band.
Alex has taken a photo of the photo to ask ChatGPT who the woman is.
All right, so we were talking to Sammy the other day on the pod, fucking
Yep.
speed dating boy. What is the etiquette? You're going on a first date, right? 20, what year are we in? 2025?
Yep.
That's this year?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I haven't had to write it down. Do you pay for it or do you split the bill? Like it's the first date, you know. Women are rise up, fight the power. Like, is it
Talk more
insulting?
about that.
Is it insult? Yeah, I'll tread there. All right. If they want me to do less because they're strong, fucking, you know, I just think I would pay. I couldn't go out and not pay. Like, go Dutch. I get Dutch is like, you know, splitting it down the middle. But I think I was, that woman raised me and I would pay. I would pay. Would you pay?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Because I can tell you now, even no matter how,
What if
even
it's
if
an
she,
awkward conversation? She's like, "No, I'm paying," and then it's like a confrontation.
yeah,
Are you like that's sexy and sick, or is it like, "Oh, this bitch is annoying"?
I don't know. It depends how hard she wants to fight for it. It's just the thing is, I kind of do say it. Say like it was to continue from that, even though it's a bad start. There will be the time that like we'll be having a drink at a fucking double date or whatever. And she goes, he didn't pay for the first fucking meal.
Yeah, it'll come back
it'll
up
come back.
definitely.
That's actually investment property in the relationship.
Yeah, that is a
So hey guys,
It's a
I'm looking
power
down
play.
the car.
It's a power
Do
play.
not let her pay.
Yeah,
Treat
it's
her
a
like
power
a
play.
princess.
Yeah.
No matter what she ate, or if you only had chips,
You ate chips, but she ate steak.
she ate steak.
Yeah,
So what do you reckon, Al? Would you just pay?
mistake.
Al's got a lot of money.
Yeah, he's cashed up and ripped.
He's green.
Massive cock.
Don't know. I haven't had to
No,
worry about this for
a while.
a while.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were single, Al?
10 years ago.
Crocky Moses.
So
Yeah.
good. He's such a
good boy.
such a cat. She won't
He's
let
such a
that
strong
go.
good boy.
She
I mean, yeah,
I
of
know,
course.
20
If you're
yeah.
dating him, why the fuck would you let him go? He's
Nah.
got
20
a huge cock and he's got huge biceps.
she's got a cock. It's actually at shorts right now.
I know. I can't stop looking at it.
That-
The year is 2025. Women have power.
Yeah, they do have power.
Sometimes they don't want to be
yeah.
treated nicely.
No.
Women have always had power.
Yeah. Hey. they,
That's what they say.
hey, I'm paying.
When
Don't you
you-
think I can pay?
You're trying to tap your card. Hey!
They got the ultimate.
Hey.
They got the ultimate power because if I was a
Should we
girl,
ask Amy?
if I was
Yeah, get her on the phone.
get her, will she? Just,
Where is it?
Your phone's, Bill's phone's Bluetoothed.
yeah,
She won't answer. I'll be on airplane mode.
yeah,
Give it a
because she's
try.
upstairs.
Just like, bro, you're downstairs. Just fucking come up.
I can hear her.
She's like, oh no, fuck. She must be listening through the air vent.
It's ringing. What am I asking her again? Hey, dog. Just got a question for you.
Amy, you're on the pod.
Yes.
Okay, if you're on a
Thank you
first
for the warning,
date,
Joey.
if you're on a first date, right,
Right.
and you like want to pay for it,
Can you just ask the question?
Oh, he is having a stroke.
I'm trying to remember what the question is.
First, all right, Amy. First date. Should the guy pay for the meal?
Absolutely.
No matter what, even if you're like, you're talking and he's bringing up like he had a litter of cats and the mum ate it, like he's just not saying funny stuff.
If you just want to get out of there straight up, you pay and you leave.
That a
But
bad sign?
otherwise, I think the guy should pay.
Is there ever a world where like that date went so well, she's rewarding me by paying for it?
I mean, like, I'm sure that's really sad. I'm sure it happens, but it shouldn't happen.
Guys, write in if that's happened to you.
I've paid for stuff, but not on a first date.
Nah. When are you
no,
paying?
no,
When's
no,
your
no.
wallet coming out?
When pay what?
When's your wallet coming out? Or purse or?
I don't know. When's my wallet coming out? Never.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's true. Hey, have you got an inspirational quote before we?
Yeah, give us an inspirational
up?
quote before you go.
An inspirational. I can sort of hear. An inspirational quote.
Come on, you post quotes every single day. Give me one.
I know, but right now I'm very tired. Let's go.
Let's go! That's a good one.
That wasn't even going to be it, but let's go with that. Yeah, let's just go.
Let's go! Let's
Don't
go!
think, just do. Don't think, just do.
That's it.
That's
Yes.
Daniel Foreman.
Hashtag let's go.
What if you take that to the? Would you take that into the dating world? Don't think, just do. Maybe you shouldn't do that. That's not good. All right, Amy, we'll leave you at
You
that.
could do that.
You could say that.
Have you seen the new?
Love will find a way.
Have you seen the new photo frame we have in the podcast studio?
Yes, it's sick. I haven't seen the podcast studio in like the last 72 hours, maybe 48 hours.
But have you seen the photo frame?
Who's counting?
Mm-hmm. I love it. The cigarette one.
Yeah. What do you think the girl's name is?
Ooh, Wendy.
Oh, Wendy's actually pretty
That was
good.
very confident as well.
Wendy
Kimberly.
Winfield Wendy.
Winfield. But it's not Winfield. It's Viscount.
Ah,
What about Kimberly? Kimmy.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Chuck, it's a
It's a
dart.
bit Kath and Kim.
I like that.
Love it.
All right, guys. Well,
We'll
we're going to
push
wrap
on.
this up. Amy, love ya. Thanks for your insight. And yeah,
Shaka Mahalo. Keep her on rocking. in the
Keep on
pre-roll,
rocking.
brother.
jump on the floor. We want to hear it. Go jump. Oh, shit. That actually scared
She's
me.
got fucking balls.
We'll have a guest joining us. All right. See ya.
Peace out, A-Town.
Bye. I'm sure this sounds great. Bye. Alex is bass boosting that for sure. All right. That was 2. That's,
And that was number 2.
that was number 2.
Please tell me you have no more than 3.
He's got
I got a few. All right. Let's,
All right, let's roll through them.
all right. Meeting your
This is
heroes.
express round.
Have you ever met your hero and how was it? I don't know. Like I
met a pro skater and he's a fucking piece of shit.
Was it Dustin Dolan? Was it Dustin Dolan?
Allegedly.
It was Dustin Dolan. What a no. I met Dustin Dolan when I was a little kid, and my dad thought he was mentally challenged.
He is, dog.
Yeah, yeah, you had enough. Yeah. So, what did he say to you? Come on, spill the tea.
I don't know. He just kind of
Was he old at this time, or was he young? Was he actually dropping
This
parts?
is only a couple of years ago. You
So
just met
he's
everything
just
about
dropping
him.
stack videos.
Yeah.
So he's just dropping all the meats.
Yeah. Literally. That's all he does.
It was cool the first time you did it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dust. But should be
Bit the
good.
dust.
Bit the dust. But yeah, have you met your heroes though?
Nah, my hero changed too often.
Yeah. Are they?
Like
Are
their
they jacked,
sexuality,
guy?
or-
Are they?
Huh?
Are they jack now? Is that what they do? Well, who would you like to meet at the moment?
Who would I like to meet?
Guys from Cuba Khan would be cool.
Yeah.
They're nice.
He's jacked and he's
Sexy.
screaming.
Yeah.
Arf.
Arf, arf. Arf,
with his top off.
indeed.
Yeah.
No, that'd be cool. I'd like to meet Knock Loose. So I'll just say, hey guys, cool. I don't think I've got anything to say. The people that I've ever wanted to meet, like I'd love to meet MC Ride, but I'd just say, hey man, cool. That's like that's all I'd keep it at. You know what I mean? Like
Just a bit of hey man, cool set.
yeah, even if they're like, hey dude, you want to come smoke bongs back here? Or whatever, I don't know what they're doing. I'm like, I'd say no.
No, I'm good.
Because I'm
thanks.
like, just leave them at that thing.
Yeah.
Don't let them wreck it. But what do you reckon? You reckon you've met them and they're jerks?
In that one specific.
He was. I did wear only pants I wore were Dustin Dolan Volcom jeans. Like I had a shipping container full of them. I had a podcast studio full of them as a child. I kept the roof over his head. I kept the shipping container over his head, and I bought all them jeans.
Wow.
Well, you don't like talking about Dustin Dolan, do you?
I'll get cancelled.
Yeah, in the skate community. But anyway, all right. Well, beep that name out.
I can do that. Anyway, next one.
Next one.
So was that a yeah or a nah anyway?
I'm saying nah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
just
you don't,
wave
you
to
don't
him.
want to.
Just wave to him.
Yeah. Just admire him from a distance.
Just admire from a distance. No, we touched on this before, and I did write it down earlier, so this is not me stealing what we're talking about. Electric scooters. All right. I fucking hate them. I hate them so bad. They're just, they go so fast. Yes, I have ridden one, and they go fast, and I can see the thing in it. But I've never seen one go past, and I'm like, that guy is fucking cool. And he is, I have to go, Sarah, can look away.
I want to go meet my hero.
I want to go meet my hero. I'll find out he's an absolute legend.
Do you think there's been any electric apparatus that's been like, damn, that guy's so cool for riding that thing?
Do you know what? Everything that you add electricity to does seem pretty shit. Like, smoking is vaping with electricity.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Teslas, they're fucking stupid.
They're stupid. They're silly. You can't get in them. Can't get out of them.
It's like you're cool, like your uncle that's like 48, he's probably like a little bit divorced, and it's like
A little bit divorced.
he's got
I
like,
love being a
he's
little
got an
bit
electric
divorced.
He
scooter.
cheated on his missus once.
Yeah, he's got an electric scooter, and he's like, hey bro, check out my electric scooter.
Yeah,
it goes up to fucking 23 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, and he goes, yeah, they do
Yeah.
act like that.
Sounds
Yeah.
like he earths on the weekend as well.
Yeah.
Nah, no way. He ain't earthing. He's putting his fucking ding dong in the PowerPoint.
Yeah. He's plugged in. He's plugged in.
He's fucking plugged in,
He's
mate.
plugged in, mate. He's not earthing.
And he's bragging about it. And
'Cause
he's
if you-
telling you all the specs, brother.
If you earth with electricity, it cuts it out. So they can't.
That's called
technically-
grounding.
Yeah.
Is it? You're grounded for talking back like that, all right?
Dude, we should put a grounding mat on the podcast chair.
Oh, maybe.
We'd be connected.
Yeah, well, that would be cool. Well, guys, yeah, I've never seen anybody that I like doing the scooter. One of my
Oh, we
Hang on.
had fun at that Christmas party on a scooter.
that was fun, but that was dangerous.
And we're trying to do time trials around their block. Who could do it the fastest?
And Max
fucking flew off and
Max didn't know what the
Classic
front
Max.
brake and the back brake was. And he put the front on the back and then just went over it.
Like
Absolute-
Endo.
Yeah, and dude, it was so funny. He was
it's
the one
like
driving.
electric brakes, so they're
He was the one driving us home, and he was covered in blood. And it's just like your Deso is just bleeding, and you're all fine, pissed but fine. But yeah, my mate has a story. He was reversing out of his driveway, has a fucking tray, right, and he just hears this, bang, goes out. Kid has cleaned up on the scooter. And he's got this cut, and he looked, it was fucked. So he goes, get in the car, we'll take you to your dad's. This kid's like fucking shaking, like cut himself real bad. Gets to the door of the guy, and the guy, you gonna go talk to your dad? And he's like shaking his head like, my dad hits me kind of thing. And he's like bleeding out, and he goes, all right, I'll do it. He goes, hey man, I was reversing out. Your son was on the footpath with the scooter, and he's fucking crashed in. He's like, all right, let's go to the hospital. That's where I thought he would have stopped his story, but he actually got in the car with the dad and him. What? And they drive it. And he's just sitting in this car, and the kid just looks at him and just goes, will I ever play basketball again? And my mate's like, I don't know. I don't know. So they go to hospital. He's like, all right, I got to go. So he goes back to his car, and he's got like a tray, and on the tray, there was fat from the stack on his tray. Like he cut himself that bad.
flesh.
Flat, like fat, like meat, like yellow fat.
gnarly.
Like he fucking hit it very hard. You guys like, yeah, this kid was fucked. So there's that story, guys. Don't run on the footpath. Go,
I've got a
question.
story.
Go, he's got a story. Give him the podcast hat.
Hey, I've got a story, guys. So when I was young, I used to live in a place called Emerald.
Yep.
And I used to ride my bike home from school.
How far is Emerald from here?
If I had to guess, I would say 57
I know,
minutes.
are you taking tolls? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
depends
there we
which
go.
way Google
So,
Maps
guys,
takes me.
how long did you say?
57?
57. Guys, do a circumference around the Emerald. 57. You'll probably find this place. Go.
Nah, if it's a circumference, it's way better than that. The
A
radius.
circumference of time.
Yeah.
Yes, in space.
Anyway, so I'm running home from school on my push bike.
How do you do that? Are you
my
carrying
legs.
the bike?
No, I'm
you said
riding
you said running.
By the way,
Dog.
1 hour, 1 minute.
Is that where we're at?
I was like 4 minutes off.
Oh, God. So I was like, fuck, it doesn't seem like we've been talking for an hour.
Yeah.
Go. Sorry, I digress.
Riding down the hill, bombing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Same route every day after school. Riding past
What was her
name? Stephanie. Riding down the hill, right? This back road, and there's this guy who lives there who's a bit of a reputation about amongst me and my school friends of being the gnarly alligator man.
Okay, that's cool. I love getting nicknames like that.
Because he had alligators and crocodiles in his backyard.
I was going to say, don't tell us why.
He bred them for meat.
Oh, all right. Is this guy's brother? We sure he's not related to the guy?
So I'm riding down the hill, bombing, probably listening to Rage Against the Machine on my Walkman. And then that's CKY.
Yep,
And then riding down the hill, getting some momentum, hitting some little side hits on a couple of jumps, little monos.
Bulls are well and truly on parade.
My bulls are out, parading down the fucking hill, accumulating significant speed. Bang! Fucking smashed straight in the back of these fucking crocodile ute. He comes out, he's like, mate, did you just crash to the back of my ute? I'm like,
What kind of year do we talk about?
no, like a fucking Hilux tray back.
So not tub. Like
No,
So you
tray.
did nothing.
So I just get smoked by the back of his
you're
ute.
so
I'm
sore.
fucked up.
Broken
Wait,
arm. What
did
you-
he T-bone you?
No, he's just parked there and he just saw me crash to the back of his ute.
So he was stationary. He didn't go. Why was he? Was he in the car?
Yeah.
Oh fuck me! That is unlucky.
That sounds like a you
Scary
problem.
shit ever. Yeah, it totally was. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to fucking feed me to the crocodiles. And
How old
I
were you?
got up like 12,
Oh yeah.
14.
There's a little snack for a croc.
Yeah, like that shit's gobbling me up.
Yeah.
Traumatic memory. Get on my bike, speed home.
Did he
Never
go, hey
home.
mate, wait up? Did he go?
No, I was out. I don't know what he said. I was just piecing out. But years later, I walked the same route home from school to school. He invites me over to fucking check out the crocodiles.
Oh, is that how you found out?
I
So was
got-
he when you crashed into him? Was he officially croc man to you?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Well,
you-
he had like signage on his like shit.
He goes, I eat crocs, go away.
yeah, more or less. Yeah,
Yeah.
he eats crocs. That's gnarly. And then, 1 year he like full gave me a tour of his whole setup. He had like a full fucking building with like artificial lights and stuff for him and like heaters. And then they had outdoor pools and stuff. Like, I can't believe this is in my neighborhood.
Did you go, hey
Croc
man,
man.
do you remember I crashed into you?
Nah, no way.
You had a
I
beard
was
by
not
then?
bringing that up.
No, he's like, that elbow looks like you crashed into a ute real hard.
Yeah. Exposed.
They're so sharp. Like I bump into mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, ouchie mama. And I knew it was there.
Yo, do you reckon we could get a reptile license and have a crocodile in the back?
I was going to say, do you reckon we could ride into the back of my ute as quick as we can?
I reckon we could do that.
We could do both.
Yeah.
Let's fill the tray full of water and then run into the back of it on a bike full of crocs.
Yeah.
What a good idea. But that
That'd
was
be a good collab post for Crocs.
Crocs real. Yeah, well that was 4.
Cool, man. What's 5?
That's 5. The last one. All right. So this week this is going to be good when it comes out. Surprise party, surprise picnic for Sarah for her birthday, right? Surprise parties. How do we feel? Have you ever had one done to you? At the moment, they are fucking dog shit because like corralling Sarah to do something that she wants to do seems to be the hardest thing of all time. I'm like, I'll take Saturday off. We'll go to the park. And she's like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I'm like,
Come on.
I'm like, there's a lot of people wanting to go meet you at the park and have fun and celebrate your birthday. And like in my brain, that's what I'm thinking. She's like, I just don't feel like
How are you dressing it up?
I just had to come out the other day and go, baby, I really want to go to the park. And she didn't sniff it out. She's like, oh, all right.
I can't believe she didn't sniff it out.
You should have talked about the cum trees. Yeah, I want to see them blossom.
Yeah.
You know what? That does sound canon for me.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be that weird for her.
I really want to smell the cum trees.
They're coming in the fucking...
We talked about it on the podcast. That's a good cover story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she'll be like, yeah, I listened to that.
Yeah. Did she listen to it? Nah. Has she listened to one?
No. I don't even know if she listened to the one that she fucking
I was
going
going
to
to say,
Yeah,
she just fast forwards to the parts that she's
Where
on. And
she-
she's like,
yeah.
do I really sound like that?
Yeah.
yeah. And that was it.
But yeah, surprise parties. You ever had one thrown down? Have you ever thrown one? At the moment, I'm finding it fucking highly annoying and stressful.
I had like a kind of small like
Thrown-
gathering one.
Thrown for you?
Yeah, from like an ex-girlfriend.
Was I
It
there?
was like the nicest thing she ever did.
Was I there?
No, you dogged me.
I would have not.
Sounds
gone.
like something
Sounds
you'd
about right.
do, yeah.
I would have been like, Dill won't like this. I'm not being a part.
This relationship is not going to end well. I'm not going to go and protest.
I am not supporting this.
Yeah,
You hate this.
Yeah,
I've got the best mind to tell him, so he doesn't get scared.
yeah.
You ever had a surprise party on your own?
I reckon I've had like 3 birthday parties in my whole life.
Were any of them surprise?
Nah, one of them was at
We should throw a party. For him.
Don't tell
Oh,
Al.
shit.
Mute us.
We should do a hog party for him.
A what?
We should fill the ute full of water.
Put Crocs in it.
Put the crooks in it.
Yeah,
And call and change his party.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. So, you back, Al?
Huh?
You back? Yep. Sweet. He
Yep.
was a listener.
Hello?
Hello. We actually just put the pillow up and talk behind it. But yeah, surprise parties. Yeah,
Where
I
do
don't
these
know.
pillows come from?
I don't know.
They're so young.
I'm not a fan of it.
These, I don't
I think
own these.
they're getting escorted out every year, aren't they?
They're getting discounted out of here.
Yeah, smell like old people. Yeah,
I'm
get
finding
that
some
shit
weird
out
shit in
of
this
here.
house, dude.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
Anyway,
that's a
I
surprise
digress.
in itself what we're finding.
Yeah.
But I think that's a show, isn't it? What time is it?
45.
Fuck, I am good.
Oh, yeah?
You reckon I had a sundial?
Fig
in
jam.
me? Fig jam. Yep. Fig jam.
So anyway, guys, so we've done the Yenars.
Yep.
This is how far we've come in the podcast studio.
We got
Next week, it's
dude,
going to be another
who
upgrade.
fucking knows what we're doing? Maybe the
don't
surprise
know.
party was a hit. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe
I mean,
it-
you guys had some good suggestions last week, but if you feel like anything that's going to add to this space is going to make it look fucking sick, then we would really appreciate the advice.
we need to raise the bar of this podcast studio.
Hey, and also you can write comments on Spotify if you didn't know that. You can comment on the
Please let me know how I truly feel. I've had my legs crossed this whole time. Let me know what that makes you
Yeah.
feel. What kind of person
I've been
crosses their
fidgeting
legs
like
the
a
whole
fidget spinner over
time?
here.
Let me know. Don't hold back. Let me know how you truly feel, and I will listen. I'll take it on board.
And or you could just like comment and suggest a name for the cigarette chick.
The
but-
cigarette chick.
Yeah,
you can do
that-
that.
we could also talk about Bill crossing his legs.
You can have a go at me. Do you know what? Have a tip, mate.
Write whatever you want.
Whatever
Use it
you're
as a
thinking,
diary.
I've already thought up here 10 times as hard. Try to do it.
Hey, shout out Ricky Davidson. Just had a beautiful
Oh, he had
baby.
A baby. What?
Congratulations, mate. That's so fucking
Dude.
epic.
That's so good. You're
You're the ultimate dad.
you had the powerful seed, my dude.
Yeah. Strong swimmers.
Strong ab cum. Dill wanted to say.
What?
He wanted to say strong ass cum.
You got some strong ass cum, Ricky Davidson.
Dude, your cum is so strong.
Yeah.
He goes to the jelking gym.
Oh, joking video. Let's watch some joking videos. Guys, we got to go.
We can do that.
We're watching some joking.
Hey, who should we have on as a guest next week?
Obviously, Jeremy Jelko, the joking champion.
Okay.
Let me know in the comments what you think of joking.
All right, guys. We love you so much. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe.
Dill,
Tell your mom. Let's go. 2025.
This is our year. Let's
This is our
get
year.
joke up, jokers.
Joke up, jokers.
Jokers, keep on joking.
You just make up a joking song?
Yep.
Finish it.
Joke long, joke hard.
Joke
Joke
forever.
like no one's watching you, man. Bye.